Angry, 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 Ozzy. 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 Angry, 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 Ozzy. 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 Angry, 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 angry.
Oh wow, that caught me by surprise. What I suspect is going to be a quiet evening. There's nothing wrong with a quiet evening. I'm just going to chill out. Where's my cherries? Seriously, where are my cherries? Oh, they're there. Alright, well, I'm going to put this over here because I was distracting me. Hiding my cherries from me. Oh wow, a little burp that almost had a bit of follow through in it. That would have been unpleasant. Right, stab. Oh, I missed. Thought for sure I had one there. Second time lucky. Oh, I just realised this is a new clarified eggnog. Quite a different recipe to the last one. We'll see what it's like. And as it's probably gonna be a quiet evening, might do the thing I do to amuse myself when it's quiet and play a game. Oh, I might do this ridiculous Windows game. Cricket Fever. Where are we? Present. Share screen. This one. Now, let me just check what... No, wait. Add to stage. That was weird. Oh, it is too loud for me. That's why I was trying to fix things last night. Yep, trouble loading. Off. Man. Oop, cover drive. So it is really just again this log. You apparently can never get run out in this game. And this guy all over the ground. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Yeah. Damaging that scoreboard up there. I don't know, you don't seem to be able to get out fourth either. Just get out whole if you're... Oh, I actually think that's a single for the first time. Oh, and another single. Well, that guy's getting a lot of work. Honk. Let's see if I can get up to 100. We tonk. What's the single again? And that guy's the only one who does any fielding. Whoa! That scuttered along. Well, enough of that foolishness. That's a silly game. A good game. A Red Dead Redemption. But anyway, I'm going to try my new clarified eggnog. Because I just clarified this today and I haven't tried it yet. It's a very orange color. That is fucking awesome. Oh my god, that is good. Yum. Oh. Okay. That's pretty gosh darn good. Oh, that is fucking yummy. All right. That's a tasty, tasty drink. Oops. The Rockstar launcher wants to update. Well, I guess that's okay. Wants to update. It's just gonna drag on for me a little. Oh, no, there we go. I thought why Red Dead Online is any good. If it's just man, that is yummy. It's really fucking good. I feel like I put watermelon liqueur in that, and I feel like that's coming through loud and clear. But you know, it is okay. So it's exactly as I expected tonight. Very chill sort of evening. Oh, there you go. I hear a shotgun. Game loading. Do 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 do. I'm gonna be a wandering cowboy. Let's go to story. Do do do. Gonna join the last days of the Old West. Your screen. Window. Red Dead. Okay. Why? Okay. It's behaving differently. StreamYard, that is. And I don't really know why. The oldest. Is me who my bandwidth doesn't die on me because loading this game stresses my bandwidth. All right. Oh, there we are. Arthur washing his face. Where's our horse? Does our horse need to have a bath? Misty here. Oh, what is? I've got a pelt. Oh god, now it's raining. Let's go through here, give you a bath. Oof. This is not as deep as I thought. Wow. When it rains, it rains. This would actually be really quite miserable to ride a horse through. Just like the way this outcrop of rock looks. And I'm going to go up here. Because it kind of looks picturesque. Let's feed you something. Fully restores Deadeye Core. That's what we want. Let's just see what we can see. Exploring the countryside. Wait, is that a fucking... What am I near? It's near something. What's this? Wintergreen. Not familiar with that one. It's over here. Ah, wild carrots. They're good for feeding the horsey. Good stuff for the horsey. Like to look after my horsey. Now, where was the something else? Over there. It's over here. Oregano. Good for making spaghetti bolognese. Pick some herbs, Arthur. You never know when they'll come in handy. All right. Good job, Arthur. Fucking yum, man. Something there. What's here? More oregano. Now, Herb Hunter's Paradise. Now, what else is there? Over there. Ooh, violet snowdrops. Well, this is a good area for useful plants. Can't carry on more violet snowdrop. Let's just eat it then. What's that up there? Is that just the sky? This is all pretty miserable, isn't it, girl? Ooh, look at this waterfall. I'm not fully bonded with this horse yet. Okay. So, Alaskan ginseng. That'll get me high. I like that. That's his bull rushes. All right. Yeah, who's up here? Oh, is that a snake? Something the horse didn't like. Something's over here. Ah, this lady up to. Calm down, horse. I'm just going to go and see someone. She is?
I wondered when I was going to see you. Well, the rigors of full on.
Ugh.
I know. Things are going well. You couldn't have done it without you.
All yourself.
How are you holding up?
I'm still standing. Which is an improvement on the last time.
I wish that there was something else that I could do. Please, call me.
Arthur Moore.
You take care of yourself.
Oh, what a touching little scene.
Go on in and help yourself to anything you need.
Got some carrots to feed you. Oh, now we're just riding through the rain. Not even going anywhere in particular. Just riding through the rain and see what we see. And wondering how long this storm will last. Do 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 do. Looking to see if there's anything to see. No, not really. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's a bit bloody bleak riding in this rain. Maybe I should camp for the night. Looks like it's getting dark. Now, what's in here? So, well, an outhouse I can't go to. What if I really need to go? I can go in here and there's a fire. Oh, maybe I should wait out the storm here. Ground coffee. Crackers. What's that? Salted biscuits. Pick the crackers. Biscuits. Rum. I thought it said rum. Let's drink some rum. You're on a rum. Some canned vegetables. Because we're healthy, we're not just eating rum. Look what's over here. Yes, Barbie Horse Adventures for Men. Just chilling out. That's what I like to do and chill out. No. Wait, what's that? That's the thing. Why won't it tell me what it is? Yeah, but what is it? Oh, it's hair stuff. Anything in the fireplace? Yeah. Maybe the bedside table. I want to see if premium cigarettes, that's what we want. The man with tuberculosis should be into some premium cigarettes. That's awesome. Cough along up, Arthur. Ooh, what a good prominent Americans. I like seeing the cards. There you go. Can I sleep in this bed? I want to sleep in this. Yes. If we get a Goldilocks thing from me sleeping in bed. Well, I'm dying from tuberculosis. There used to be ads that were like that about which cigarettes were good for you. You know, 7 out of 10 doctors recommend. It's freaky how evil humans can be. No, okay, I'm mildly disappointed we didn't have a Goldilocks moment. No one said, "Who's sleeping in my bed?" And also has been going through and taking my shit. Hey, horsey. Hey, little squirrel. The dude. Was he got a hat? I don't have a hat. Yeah, shithead, out of the way. Arthur says out of the way, he means it. Where are we going up here? Is it camp up there? Oh, yeah, right up there in a waterfall. Can I get there? See if I can make friends. Or if I can teach someone the perils of being rude. Okay, what the fuck was that? Oh, Jesus. We went into the Twilight Zone. What the fuck happened? Oh, no. That was aliens. That was lost time. Everything just went black and suddenly it was a completely different time of day. And it's raining. What happened, Arthur? Wait, there's the camp we were going to go and make friends at. Let's still do that. Because friends are important. Here we go. What's going down here? Some horsies here. Look. You just fucking pull a gun on me? Motherfucker. Why do people have to be rude? Hey, Drake. Yeah. You got anything worth stealing? Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. No one can hear you. What's in your basket? Miracle Tonic. That's actually a pretty good score. A pear. I feel like being healthy. I'm going to take your fruit. Now, I have a plan for you. We're going to do a science experiment. Come with me. Do. Here's my horse. Oh, wait. Oh, here we are. But now I can go down here. Oh no, I dropped in. Are you still conscious? Okay. Didn't mean to drop you there. Now, I don't think I can... I can get up here. Awesome. Okay. Now, my question is, can you fly? No, he's not going over the waterfall. How are you avoiding going over the waterfall? Why do I lose honor? Why do I lose honor just because he can't swim? That seems like bullshit. Suppose I didn't untie him. That wasn't really fair on my part. You know. Right, is there anything fun happening on the map? A bounty. Arthur Londonderry. Oh, actually, I think that might be a depressing one. Who's down here? Penelope Braithwaite. Oh, that's good for a laugh. Also, it's a bit of a ride. Right, so Arthur on autopilot. God damn, it rains in this game. When it rains, it pours. Okay. Yeah, that dude just kind of sunk. I don't think he even went over the waterfall, which was, you know, a bit of an anticlimax, quite honestly. But God, are these just horrible storms meant to symbolize the, I don't know, the storm in Arthur's heart? It's all depressing because he's dying of tuberculosis. Man, that is just hella rain. So, oh yeah, that's the place I just slept in, where I was more than a tad disappointed I didn't have a Goldilocks moment. We're going to do it. Oh yeah, we must be getting near Annesburg because all the trees are chopped down. It's the environmental disaster that is Annesburg. Hey Greg, how you doing? I like that. Drake, it's like your weather this time of year. I think this is meant to be like Pacific Northwest in the US. Oh, Greg, I did. I literally like 5-10 minutes after the stream, I remembered one more lyric and put it into a search engine and found it. I put it on the Discord. It's Alex the Astronaut. It's Not Worth Hiding, which is, God, that's a few years ago now, actually. I think that was a pre-COVID. See, COVID fucks me up. I don't realize how long ago pre-COVID was. Alex the Astronaut. When was Not Worth Hiding released? 6 years ago. Good Lord. Time flies. Oh, so Drake, you are Pacific Northwest? There you go. It's like they compress a lot of American a bit, like Saint Denis and that whole area. Lemoyne is obviously meant to be Louisiana. And later in the game, you get a bit that's meant to be, I don't know, like somewhere between Arizona and Mexico, I think. And it's very desert anyway. Arthur doesn't really get to the desert. Then you get the high country. And so, I don't know, that's like the Rockies. I feel like that's meant to be kind of like up near the Canadian border. And then you get whole areas that are just kind of like the Midwest. I feel like I haven't had for a while a martini. Might go and get my freezer martini. Or, no, I won't actually open the vermouth I just got today. Oh, speaking of shit towns. Let's just ride through here at speed and see if we run over someone. If they shoot at us. This is the town with no law. You start a fight and the whole town will fight you. And you can kill everyone and the law never shows up. If you've got a sort of dark energy that needs working out, that's the place to do it. Man, how long is this rain going to last? Look about, it's like where you are, Drake. It's guess Melbourne doesn't really get storms. Melbourne gets rain. I don't think Melbourne's famous for storms. I think Sydney gets more storms. What? Who was that? Something was happening. Up here, I just thought I heard someone. Chance for a random encounter. I like random encounters. No, I missed my chance, I think. Someone was talking about killing someone. Oh shit, there's a snake there. My horse has been stupid. Calm the fuck down, horse. Yeah, I'll give you a carrot. Wait, does the smoke from the chimney mean there's someone in that house? That could be someone to have a friend. Yeah, I think. Let's just see what we see in here. Ooh, is this guy dead? Oh, he died with money. Cool. Oops. Okay, that guy's shooting. We were just having a fist fight like men. Yeah, kick the shit out of him, Arthur. Fuck him up, Arthur. But on the plus side, they had hats. That is not a great hat, but they had money. Fuck those guys. $50. I'm rich, bitch. Does this guy have a better hat? I feel like this guy had a better hat. A better mustache. Ooh, silver pocket watch. Let's get him out of the way. See if I can find his hat. I'm sure he had a hat. I think it's maybe better than this one. If you just like hats. Let's see. Shitty guns, shitty guns. Top hats. Yes. That is a shittier hat. Okay. Yep, let's loot a dead body. Oh yes, Melbourne Storm is our rugby league team. Hey, Dr. Jones, how you doing? I'm gonna and whatever, dude. Where was the better hat? Still not great, but it's a hat. All right, let's go. Oh, that was all very weird. Well, maybe I'll meet someone with a nicer hat and kill them. Where's my horse? Oh, there you are. What's your fucking problem, horse? Honestly. Oh, all right. Maybe I'll be brave. I'll just walk off, leave Arthur on autopilot. I feel like getting my. Do I feel like getting? I honestly, my motivation is quite low. I have to admit. Just want to chat. I feel like it's a bit warm in here as well. What's the temperature? It's only 20. Okay. I guess I should stop complaining. Oh, looks a lordy. Sadly, the horse can't wear a hat, which is a major disappointment. You can braid its mane, you can make it look pretty, but it can't wear a hat, which is a little bit sad. So I don't know, a horse with a hat would be pretty cool. Okay. Upgrade Richard. Teams on the phone. So Dr. Jones trying to get an Xbox. Ah, there, yeah. I have PlayStation, not Xbox. Well, this is obviously PC. And it is an oversight in the game. Not being able to put a hat on your horse is a major oversight. Okay. Looks like a beauty shop. What is this silly game doing? Coffee bar. Just tapping my screen repetitively to do a thing. All right. That's enough of that. Actually, the mods are so over the top for this game. There is probably a mod where you can do that. Duck with a hat would definitely be cooler. You unfortunately can't be friends with the ducks. There are ducks. They fly away when you come near them. Actually, as I go through Lemoyne, maybe I should just go into the swamp because I don't know if it's nighttime or if it's just dark because of the rain, but fucked up stuff happens in the swamp at night. Actual ghosts, because there are a few fake outs in this. There's a guy who thinks he's the devil, but obviously isn't. There's someone who's being raised by wolves and is running with wolves. As a guy who thinks he's a vampire, but obviously isn't. And there's an extremely weird and freaky cult in the swamp. The night folk, they are genuinely creepy. But if you wander around, you can sometimes find actual for real ghosts. Man, this rain is just not quitting. You think a duck in the hat for the ultimate villain? Ducks in hats and hoard them in the pond. That could be what's going on, honestly. Because I know Dr. Abigail likes ducks, so I'm not going to be mean to any ducks. Because that's virtually your only option in terms of interacting with ducks. So I won't do that. Oh God, I wonder. Sorry, I was just thinking of the stage of the game I'm in. I wonder if the Nazi is in Saint-Denis. You run into this guy in Saint-Denis who's just spouting all this white supremacist nonsense, and you can kill him without losing honor. Obviously, because in fact, you can knock him the fuck out when you're standing right next to a cop and they won't do anything. Because even the cops are like, yeah, well, fuck that guy. So your cousin from Australia brought you a bottle of barrel-aged Mac. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. That is like one of my favorite things. So I hope I haven't steered you wrong, because I really like it. Oh my god, it's just like so much better than, say, Amaretto. Disaronno is like the most famous Amaretto. It's so much better than Disaronno. I'm not even slighting Disaronno here. It's just the barrel-aged Mac is so much better than anything else. Who do we want a duck to beat down? Arthur. Arthur's a nice guy for a murderer. Oh wait, we're already past the swamp? Wait, where's the swampy swamp? Oh no, we should go there. Okay, Sadie Adler wants me to do something fucked up, because she always wants me to do something fucked up. Hey Justin, how you doing? Okay, depends what you like. Mac is great on its own, like on ice. I mean, God, pour it over ice cream. It's freaking amazing. But also do a version of a Godfather, a drink that's a split of whiskey and barrel-aged Mac. That is so good. So like 2 ounces of whiskey and 1 ounce of Mac. That is such. In fact, I might even make that drink. So I might. Now I just have. I think I want to kind of robust this. Actually, I have this brand new whiskey. Catching up with Dr. Abigail today and went and checked out this place selling this new whiskey, and it was real good. So I got some. And it's like an entry level whiskey, less expensive than many Australian whiskies. So I want to test it against my other entry level whiskies, actually. Might do that. Might switch Red Dead off for a bit. There we go. Let me see a lot. Look at the competitors. Okay, let's pause this for a while. Time to do a whiskey tasting. Then I might make something about it. Oh my god. It's because I left the house today and did some things. I feel quite tired now. Okay, so into the mysterious cupboard of mystery. Double malt. It's Coastal Stone. Entry level whiskey shootout. Cheers. 2 Melbourne whiskies, 2 Sydney whiskies. Have to get. I think I have to open a new bottle of Oh, that's mad. Man. Okay, so I emptied all those bottles. New bottle of Solera. New bottle of Nova. And I think I have to get a new bottle of. Yeah, that's twofold in there. Yeah. This feels precarious. Okay. In the stupid spot. I actually need to go and get a little ladder to get it. The sex cupboard for OnlyFans. If everything wasn't tethered by wires, I would. But it's basically my liqueurs. And there is actually some cosplay things left over from my son, which is why Dr. Abigail calls it the sex cupboard, because she says they're all sex hats. I get in that. All right. My ladder. Actually, look, I could try and show inside the cupboard. Ugh. There's not that much room here, honestly. Right. Hoist things on hoist is twofold. And I thought it was going to fall off there. Not that it's a long way to fall, but it's a principle. Right. Tasting glasses. Motherfucker. I'm so fucking clumsy. Okay. Wouldn't have been the end of the world, but I would have been miffed if I broke those glasses. Who's an Archie Rose glass? Okay. You know what? I'll try and show you. Oh, see? Glassware and bottles. And those are all liqueurs. And those are extra spirits. There's not enough room for on the spirit shelf. Okay. Well, near fucking miss with the friggin' thing. Yes, it was a big reveal. But yeah, not that interesting. Okay, I've got to open this bottle of twofold. Got a new bottle of twofold. Because I saw it on special. And now it's just generally cheaper, which is a good thing. Actually, the cheapest of the entry-level whiskies now. Okay, so let's... No, actually, let's go in the Archie Rose glass. Okay, so... Oh man, that smells good. Actually, it's probably a heavy pour for what I'm doing, but... Say Lee, you only live once. Archie Rose double malt. The new one, Craft & Co. Australian Whiskey Triple Blend. Okay. And Manly Distilling's Coastal Stone Finest Blended Whiskey. Okay. Und so. Whiskey Extravaganza. Oh, no, that's it. I see you can even see it from here. Why did I go over there? That's actually a better view of it. So, spirits I didn't have room for, some extra glassware that I don't use very much, and these are all my liqueurs. Yes, I'm telling you the secrets, even though you kind of knew the secret. So, yeah, I just realized the whole going over there, it was probably actually made it less clear what was in the cupboard than just showing it from here. But so, all right, so tasting, comparing, exciting. What's in here? Okay, so. Ooh. It's like dark chocolate. I get this almost like leather smell. No, I'm not sure I'm not an alcoholic. I mean, it's going to depend who you ask. Yeah, and I get that this is also one of our rote lines. I do stick with the line, alcoholics don't have collections. Alcoholics only have empty bottles. There's no way an alcoholic would be capable of amassing a collection like this. They just drink it all. Do I drink too much alcohol? That depends who you ask. If you ask me, no. If you ask, I don't know, a medical professional with their knowledge of the damage alcohol does, they'd probably say I do. Yeah, this actually, I think leather is a good. Yes, yeah, no. That's what I mean. It's one of our running jokes. I just like playing it up. Yeah, there's almost dark chocolate, brown sugar, and almost a little aspect of leather, but in a good way. Like if you like the smell of leather. Ooh, very honeyish sweetness though, and something a bit zesty about it as well. How would I describe that? There's okay, weird. There's almost like a coffee note in this. Yes, it's like that. It's in this crossover territory between dark chocolate and coffee, bitter dark chocolate and coffee. But just like notes, it's like it doesn't taste like a piece of brown chocolate or coffee. It's just like what it's reminding me of. An adult who has every G.I. Joe but can't afford the rarest ones. Dang. That almost sounds like the voice of pained experience. Tell you what, that is pretty good. I feel like I can taste the barrel in that one. It's a bit of charred oak. Yes, but Abigail, you've just, I think, in a good way, like just imagine it's being worn by a dominatrix that you're really into. So, like, good leather is what I'm saying. All right. Archie Rose Double Malt. Oh. Again, like I'm like shit with words. This is sort of honey again. There was almost a green grass sort of thing. Almost herbal, in fact. And probably some orangey notes in it as well. totally different taste-wise. The Coastal Stone. It's really rich. It doesn't have the tingling, the bite that some whiskies does. The Coastal Stone has that kind of bite, makes your tongue tingle. This actually goes down way smoother. The Coastal Stone wasn't bad, but this goes down much smoother. That's weird. There are almost citrusy elements in this. Much, much lighter than the Coastal Stone. Possibly less going on with it. Still good though. Actually, now I had a couple sips. Now it is making my tongue tingle. Bit of cold water to cleanse the palate. I thought that's what you were getting at. It was you. Don't want to get the collection where you'll be swimming through your living room to get. Yep. I thought you were talking about yourself there. This thing, man. Having a thing to collect is positive, I think. Okay, so twofold, which was, I feel like Starward, and no, I'm not wrong. Starward were the first of the boutique Australian whiskey distilleries to do like an entry level whiskey, and that was twofold. More subdued on the nose than the other whiskies. Just a kind of vague caramel. Doesn't even smell that boozy. With that brightness that sets it apart from the other. God, I'm getting, compared to the sweetness of the other ones, this has got a more sort of golden syrup sweetness to it. It's just very smooth. That's some good stuff right there. I like it. I can pour myself some more water to wash my palate again. Also, it's just a good idea if I drink some water. Just as a general principle. Oh, okay. Here's the thing, Dr. Jones. I think it's down to your mood and what you're looking for. I do remember when I initially got the Solera, I wasn't that into it. And I didn't drink it for a really long time. And then I had someone, nope, this is good. Ebenezer. Hello. I don't know. What are you doing here? One of life's unanswerable questions, potentially. What am I doing here, you might ask? I'm drinking whiskey. But I'm chilling out. Well, it's even got a slight ginger spiciness. Sometimes the sort of spicy notes with whiskies is very cinnamony. It's getting slightly ginger. Okay, so what whiskies? Well, I have a lot to choose from, but I'm doing a sort of taste test shootout with entry-level Australian blended whiskies because I got a new one today. Yeah, breathing's always a plus, Drake. All right, so this is the new one I got today. Craft & Co.'s blended Australian whiskey. Not going for flamboyant names. We got Twofold because it's a blend of two different grain whiskies. Double malt whiskey. Coastal Stone. And this one's just Australian whiskey. It is Australian whiskey that you're drinking now. get in India. Oh, like this has got so much more going on the nose. And it's really caramel. Yeah, it's like a slightly burnt caramel. Mm. Yeah, absolutely, Dr. Jones. I think it's very much the mood you're in. And just talking about the Starward whiskies, they bring a different thing, and they're all good, and it's kind of what you're after. Ebenezer, okay, Coastal Stone, which I kissed it in. I just got that you're probably just taking the piss with the Australian accent. But it's this whiskey from Sydney, from the Manly, I think it's the Manly Distilling Company. Is that what they're called? Yes, Manly Spirits. Coastal Stone. Kind of neat bottle with all ripples on it. I might keep that when it's empty. Oh, God, I'm so bad with the words. There's something. It's almost like allspice, actually. Like I normally say cinnamon with this thing. This is a bit more like allspice. It's definitely like cooking spice type things. Mm. Oh, it's almost like banana bread with like cinnamon sugar on it. Ah, there you go. You got a bit of twofold left. Ebenezer, I'm a very parochial Australian whiskey drinker. Most of my whiskies are Australian. I do have some international ones. I actually have a very clear number one. It's a single malt from a distillery called Starward, and it's called Nova. But goddamn, I got a lot of good whiskies. I'll just throw that out there. There's something just really significantly different about the nose on this one. I think this one has more intense flavor than the other ones, if that's what you're after. And it's just lingering. Like the fruitiness, it's almost like strawberry. It's just like there's the sweetness in there. Oh man, this is really good. I do not regret getting this one. Ooh, yeah. See, Ebenezer, excellent question. Does intense flavor mean good? That depends what you want. If you don't want an intense flavor, then it's not good. And so there's a bunch of these other whiskies that have got you covered if you want a lighter whiskey experience. But some people actually just do want something that really kicks you in the head. Yeah, so we're all doing Starward tasting. Even I think it might be an questionable time of the day for you, Dr. Jones, but oh, yep, that Craft and Co one really has it's a little bit more intense than the other ones. So I might use it to make a Godfather variation. Where's the jigger at? Let's do it. Because it's a new bottle, I'll do this next to the microphone so we get the glug, 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 which is such a delightful sound. I just love that sound. And we put the stopper back in. So there you go, 2:10 on a Saturday night, Monday off. I think that is legit drinking time. Half a shot of Nova, saving it. Fair call. All right, so Zavisky, and where did I put the Mac? Barrel-aged macadamia and wattle seed liqueur. Not much left, but don't cry for me, Argentina. I have another entire bottle of it. Now I've got the song Don't Cry For Me, Argentina stuck in my head because I'm an idiot. Okay. Ooh, a Snosberry Fizz. I haven't had a Snosberry Fizz for ages. We used to have them all the time. I haven't had a fizzy alcoholic drink for a little while, actually. An Aussie Godfather. There'd be a Trimboli. Oh my God. If you're of a certain age, you'll remember Aussie Bob Trimboli. Someone rumoured to have major connections to Calabrian mafia. So an Aussie Godfather would be a Trimboli. Oh my word. That is a fine beverage. Oh, delicioso. And after this, I'm definitely just drinking water for the rest of the stream. I used to get this back to front. I don't know why I was doing it for a while. I was like, okay, let's pace yourself. Don't drink the whole time. And I was like, drink water for the first part of the stream and work your way up to drinking booze. Like, that's a dumb idea. Drink booze in the first half and then drink water so you're hydrated before going to bed. That's why I don't get hangovers. Oh. Oh. Okay, wattle seed is actually quite a few distillers are using wattle seed in their distilling. There's some gin people do it. Wattle seed is very nutty in terms of flavor, which is why when the Brookies Distillery were doing a nut liqueur, rather than just macadamia, they used wattle seed as well. Asian American oak bourbon barrels. Lovable and versatile little nutter, a bit older and bolder. Rich variation, everyone's favourite macadamia liqueur, barrel aged for darker, more complex flavour lovers. Creme brulee, rich caramel, macadamia fusion with cacao, coffee. Actually, that's something that wattle seed brings, I think. Sort of chocolatey and coffee flavours. So yeah, the wattle seed would be from the wattle tree. Is the wattle the national emblem of Australia? I think it might be. I'm going to double check that. It is the wattle, yes. So the national floral emblem is the wattle. Yeah, New South Wales has the waratah. South Australia has Sturt's desert pea. Tasmania has a eucalyptus. Okay, so Australia's the wattle. ACT is royal bluebell. New South Wales is the waratah. Northern Territory is Sturt's desert rose. Queensland is the Cooktown orchid. South Australia is Sturt's desert pea. Tasmania's Tasmanian blue gum. Victoria is pink heath. I did not know that. Western Australia is red and green kangaroo paw. There you go. So wattle flowers. Let me kill this. It's overworking the fan on my laptop. Okay. So wattle flowers are these yellow puffy things. The budgies, actually. But they're very bright yellow, very noticeable. But actually, if I search for wattle seed, which I assume is the seed from the same plant that produces the golden wattle flower. So Melbourne Bushfeed sells wattle seed. If only eating yummy desserts was healthy. Good news, wattle seed spice is here to make your dreams come true. Native botanical that contains unique aromatic of hazelnut, chocolate, and coffee. Yeah, there you go. So it's like nutty and that sweet bitterness of chocolate and coffee. So that's broadly it. Oh, wait, I haven't checked that. End of year wrap up from Team Marionette. They do a Limoncello Scropino. Watch this space. I haven't got anything from Marionette for a while. Oh, that's their freaking Instagram. I want to do that. All right. So that's a little bit about wattle seeds. Flavors like nuts and chocolate and coffee. No, that was pretty obnoxious, wasn't it? I tell you what, putting the Mac in with that Craft & Co. whiskey has mellowed it out. It hasn't overly sweetened it, like putting sugar syrup in would. It's just mellowed it out. It's quite nice. So many botanicals in Australia. Thousands of unique botanicals that Australian distillers can choose from. Spoiled for choice, so they are. Oh, that's okay, Ebenezer. I actually haven't asked where globally you are. You just like doing your mixes, then go for it. But yes, I guess depending where you are in the world might influence, like, what whiskey do you like? Do you like Scotch and Coke? Do you like bourbon and Coke? There are some quite good Australian whiskies with Coke. Oh yeah, over ice. Oh, Ebenezer, Ethiopia originally. Where? Sorry. So where? If you're from Ethiopia originally, where are you living now? Yes. The barrel aged Mac straight over ice. And I wasn't joking when I said pour it over ice cream. Yum. Oh, you're in Minnesota now. Okay. Yeah, so I suppose if you do whiskey and Coke in your area, it's likely to be bourbon or Tennessee whiskey that they put on it. Whether the well spirit's usually Jack Daniels or Jim Beam, but it's going to vary depending where you are as well. But yeah, you got a drink you like, you drink that drink. Don't listen to anyone who says there's anything wrong with it. Like you say, me obsessing about all these whiskeys and cocktails and whatnot. You usually won't get me saying, "Well, you don't want to drink whiskey and coke. This is terrible." You should drink that if you want to do it. Yeah, bourbon country. Yeah, I think I have 2 bourbons over there. And me being a wanker, they're not bog standard ones. They're more unusual bourbons. So try to have a little bit of representation from around the world. I have a Japanese whiskey, 2 bourbons, Scotch whiskey. Actually, I think I have 2 Scotch whiskies. One peated, one isn't. An Irish whiskey. And that's probably it for the Internationale. So before you make cocktail recipes like rum, vodka, whiskey, and coke, yeah, it was about 8 years ago, I started to get into flavoring spirits. And I would find different things to flavor, like, fruit or rock candy or whatnot. And I just progressively started to get more into cocktails. I've probably been seriously into cocktails for like 6 years. I don't know. COVID has utterly fucked my time concept, so I don't even remember. Japanese whiskies. Again, there is a huge spectrum of Japanese whiskies, but they tend to be in a style similar to Scotch whiskies, because that's where a lot of the Japanese distillers in the 20th century learned how to make whiskey in Scotland. So a lot of Japanese whiskies are very influenced by the Scotch style. You'll get stuff that's aged in like ex-bourbon barrels, sometimes ex-wine barrels. In fact, you know what, Ebenezer? I've actually got 2 Japanese whiskies. I'm going to try them. I'm just going to have a little splash of each and give you a taste comparison. First, I'll rinse out my tasting glasses. This one and this one. Now, I really have to clean them. I forgot to clean up the bar today. I really have to do it tomorrow. No. Okay. Japanese whiskey. Okay. And this one. I had this Japanese whiskey. I wasn't going to get a second one, but this one that people talk up a lot was like a third off. And I thought, well, I probably should get it. Also, slightly confusing. I don't know if you hear it, it's called a coffee still whiskey, which often makes people think it's got something to do with coffee, the beverage, but it's just a particular type of still named after, I believe, a Scotsman whose name was Coffee. So this one, this is a Nikka, produced by Nikka Whiskey Distilling Company, 45% ABV. Originality of this 100% malt expression lies in its unique distillation method. Malted barley is distilled in a coffee still, a traditional continuous still, which is normally used to produce grain whiskey. Discover this whiskey's extraordinary texture, which Nikka has specially developed for whiskey aficionados. So the coffee is about the type of still. So I'm going to pour some of that one in there. And then this one, Hatazaki Pure Malt, Kaiko Distillery, Yonezawa family, distillers since 1917. 46% ABV. So they're a slightly high thing. The Harazaki Lighthouse, the oldest stone lighthouse in Japan, has been a guide for sailors navigating turbulent waters before the port of Akashi since 1620. It is a symbol of dependability, openness, the wider world, and trade, which enables the exchange of goods and ideas. Chose the lighthouse, which stands close to our distillery, as the perfect icon to represent our whiskey. So it tells you nothing about the whiskey, but it's named after a lighthouse. So, a little splash of that in there. Man, okay, that one's almost completely clear. These are both fairly light whiskies, but the lighthouse one is almost clear. Look at that, that's almost clear. This one's a bit amber. What does that smell like? Very, very light aroma. It's barely there, in fact. Just, I don't know, almost like a very light caramel aroma. Okay, now this is really distinctive. This is almost this iodine thing that a lot of Scotch whiskies have. But there is a really distinctive aroma in this one that is absolutely not in this one. Anyway, and now I'm going to taste it. Feels really nice in your mouth. Oh, and it's just got sort of rich caramel chocolate flavors. Maybe a little bit fruity, but it's mainly just really smooth. Feels very nice in your mouth. Breathed in at the wrong time. It's got a pleasant sort of warmth without being really nasty. I had a big swig then, so it's really sitting on my tongue, tingling my tongue. Yeah, kind of chocolate caramel flavors for me in this. A little bit fruity. Cleanse my palate. Okay, so this one that's almost clear has this really distinctive aroma. It's almost... Oh, what's the purple flowers? Not the violet. There's another purple flower. Brain go blanky. It's a thing that's actually sought after in foods. Oh, God, what is it? Someone's going to know. Purple flower, not violet. Lavender. I thought of it. Just in case anyone else thought of it and typed it, because there's a delay between when I say something and you type something and I see it. Lavender. This has like iodine and lavender. See, Ebenezer, you got it. There's just a delay between when I say something, when you hear it, and then you type, and then when I see what you type. It can be 5 or even 10 seconds lag from my perspective. Yeah, iodine and lavender. Really unlike all the other whiskies aroma-wise. Oh, that's just incredibly light. Oh, but then it just kind of stays with you. Very gently warming. What's the sweetness? I guess it's like a really light honey. So I love it. It's all coming in now. Dr. Abigail Drake is lavender. I'm glad Yule came through. If I hadn't remembered, it would have been very refreshing to have Yule pick up that I meant lavender. It's like orange blossom. Not like orange juice, what that taste is evoked. I don't eat orange blossom, but as weird as this probably sounds, this tastes like orange blossom smells. It's a bit like the smell of when you spritz orange peel and get that orange oil as well. It's like, again, it's really light and bright. Look at the phone scaring. Oh man, actually, I'm in the mood for that now. That's nice. Okay. So again, this is where the question of which of these is better is absolutely going to depend on what you want. This one is a bit more down the line. Whiskey for me, the chocolate caramel flavors. This one's very interesting. Like the aroma is really distinctive. Iodine and lavender, and it's really light and orangey, and orange blossom honey maybe. Dr. Jones, I'm sure someone's working on it. Like, I'm not even joking. Eliminates intoxication. Drink on flavor. The thing is, the pill would have to not just remove the sensation of intoxication, it would have to remove the alcohol from your system, because otherwise you'd kill yourself. Because alcohol is a poison. If you didn't have the sensation of intoxication, but the alcohol was still in your system, it'd kill you. But of course, alcohol changes flavors as well. And yeah, I have to. But see, Ebenezer, I think maybe what we want is get intoxicated, have a good time, woo, and then take the pill that just goes, okay, that's enough. I could get on board with that, like getting drunk and having a good time and getting silly and whatnot, and then just going, oh, I think I've had enough of this, and just go, and like, oof, now I'm okay. Yeah, I think I don't want something that stops me from getting drunk in the first place. I want something that just takes it all out of my system instantly when I'm ready to have it all taken out of my system. Because you got to admit, I enjoy getting drunk, honestly. Yeah, okay, we've hit on a winner, Ebenezer. Nice. I think someone's setting off fireworks again. More fucking Hanukkah fireworks, maybe? Because it seems to be being someone's definitely setting off fireworks, whether it's an official function or someone doing it in their backyard. There is a bunch of fireworks going off. Not super loud, so I don't think my microphone will pick them up. So I actually haven't looked. I don't even know how expensive Red Dead. I'm sorry, I was just randomly looking at Red Dead, and all right, I'm just gonna fire. Don't even know how much online is these days. Because I don't know, maybe it'd be worth, I don't know, signing up. Maybe there's a free trial I could sign up for and just try it on a live stream. Because I have my doubts. Ooh, nice. Have I tried Ethiopian areki? I'm assuming that's a spirit. What's the base of it? And I have not tried it, but we have a pretty decent Ethiopian community here in Melbourne. So I could probably find it somewhere. Maybe in an Ethiopian restaurant. You haven't bought a game since 2011. Wow. Mrs. Angry is the game out of the two of us, although I really want to play all the games she's playing as well, but I never get around to it. So I just futz around with Red Dead. Online. Okay, I'm just going to see, because I'm not signed up for online. So I'm sure it'll like tell me how much it's going to cost to sign up for online. Because I don't know, it might be fun to do on a, but out costs. I really don't want to spend a lot of money. There's too much chance I won't enjoy it because of toxic air.
Okay.
Oh, just sign up. Sure, let's go.
This once. All right. Let's see what we got.
So, okay. So choose a character. Oh, so do you want to be a man or a woman?
Who's it gonna be? Would you please?
All right.
I'm gonna need your details.
Be Mary Sue. Oh, yes. Okay. Appearance.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
Okay, we're just rotating. Oh, wait. What am I doing?
Take the time and get this right.
Oh, heritage. Oh, she's Asian.
Boy, you ain't leaving us anytime soon.
Black woman. Okay, what's the bet? If I played this as a black woman, I'd get some real racism in the game. Skin tone. You're really black. Age 35.
Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I find that hard to believe.
58. Athletic. Average. Heavy. Brawny. Skinny. Athletic. I think I'm heavy set. Eye color will stick with brown. Fluffy eyebrows.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
Carefree or furrowed? Broad. I'm going to be carefree. Brow shape.
All right, but a necessary one.
You know what? I cannot be fucked doing all this. Whistle.
How are you doing with that?
Attributes. Yep, okay, fine.
You pulled the wrong one of you?
Alright. So that's who I'm
Okay,
doing.
you head through there.
Alright, head through there. No, how do I start the fucking game? No, that's what that's me.
Okay then. We got the wrong one in here.
No, we're done. How do I start the game? I know I'm pretty stupid. Yes. It's confusing me. You know what? That just confused me too much. Fuck it. That was just weird and it fucking fucked with me. Cancel culture's hard. Oh, you have Ethiopian food in Seattle. You'd enjoy a game that was just character interface. What was the one that had the really over the top character customization? It was like a silly version of Grand Theft Auto, which is saying something. And it just had this over the top ability to randomize character creation. Like you could literally do thousands. No, it wasn't The Sims, although maybe you can do it in The Sims. I don't know The Sims very well. It was a shooter game like Grand Theft Auto. Saints Row, Dr. Jones knows what I'm talking about. I actually did that on Saints Row 1. And yeah, my character was so weird because the degree of customization and the character design is just so far out there. Okay, so you reckon Sims is good for character customization? Fallout was terrific. I haven't played Fallout. I would love to play Fallout, actually. Again, the same. Mrs. Angry games way more than me. She's played Fallout. Oofed. Right, I'm now resisting the temptation to drink any more alcohol. I was going to have a bit of my clarified eggnog, but I'm just going to have some soda water before bedtime. Some hydration, which is probably going to make me have to get up in the middle of the night and pee, drinking some water just before bedtime. But this is my latest clarified eggnog that I made today, and it's really tasty. I had it at the start of the stream. Very yummy. I should have a big logo of what in particular, for my channel or for a whiskey that I want to sponsor me. Honestly, you took me again. I should not say you did anything. You didn't do anything, but the conversation made me go, I'm going to taste compare the Japanese whiskeys. And I like them way more than last time I drank them. And and that is definitely a thing with whiskey. Like question of what's the best and your mood's going to change, and on different days things are going to be different. I absolutely need to do a blind taste test again, because when you don't know what you're drinking, your reaction to it's really different. Like I did it a while ago. I did 4 rounds of 4 out of all the whiskies. I chose 16 and I grouped them into 4 groups of 4, blind tasted them, picked the winner out of each round, which then led to a champion round of the 4 champions, and I picked one out of all that. The winner was a limited edition Australian malt that was finished in a rum barrel. Eggnog champagne. There you go. So yeah, this is store-bought eggnog, and I made it's like a clarified cocktail. Normally I use milk, but of course because eggnog has milk and cream elements in it, I could use that. So it's like eggnog, and then I just mixed up a bunch of booze, some citrus. There was orange juice in there because what you need is something acidic that will curdle the milk elements. and then you pour that through a coffee filter, and the curds act as this clarifying filter that strips out a lot of the color and flavor from the thing. So yeah, it was an opaque mess, and it just came out this beautiful sort of clear amber. We always joke in the house that when I clarify cocktails, it comes out as a urine sample. All that varies is the degree of hydration of the subject. Like this person definitely seems dehydrated. There may actually be a little bit of blood in their urine. They should maybe see a urologist. Some of them are much lighter. So it's like they're a sample from a person who has much better hydration. So that's a whole thing. But I have also discovered a new technique. And when I say discovered, I just mean I read it online, where you use powdered milk rather than regular milk, and you bake the milk powder before you reconstitute it, and that makes the milk separate, so you don't have to put citrus in it. So you can clarify cocktails that do not traditionally have citrus in them. And I did I did an old fashioned, which just absolutely fucking kicked ass. And then I did a Manhattan, which was truly weird, like not good, but very weird. I did find a way to rescue it. But I definitely want to do some more of that. Yes, Drake, maybe they take a lot of vitamins. If you take too much vitamin C, it colors your pee. So that could be it. Maybe they are suitably hydrated, but they're just taking an excess of vitamin C and it's coloring their pee. That actually could be it. But the fun thing about clarified cocktails is they're shelf stable. There's enough alcohol content. Well, assuming you put enough alcohol content in them, there's enough alcohol content in them, makes them shelf stable. So I don't have to refrigerate it, because I have found, not always, but quite a few times, when I've refrigerated a clarified cocktail, because the milk fats go into it, and it's something about lowering the temperature brings the fats out of solution, and so the drink goes cloudy again, which is a bit of, boo hiss. Okay, so Drake, you're now declaring that to be super healthy pee because they take a lot of vitamins. I like your glass half full approach, because it's either they're dehydrated and there's maybe even blood in their urine, or they take a lot of vitamins. So I very much appreciate your glass half full approach, that is pee with added vitamins. So I'm definitely I'm going to drink my vitamin P. Why the heck not? Okay, I'm literally just going to look this up that you mentioned. Let me to Ethiopia. Araki. Ethiopian Araki. Araki. What is Ethiopian Araki? Traditional homemade alcoholic drink. Widely consumed. What's it made of? It's a fermentation. Powdered gensho leaves. Powdered bikil. Honey, water, stems and branches of gesho, and let it ferment. So it appears like it's a homemade booze, which of course can be quite dangerous. If you're doing stuff homemade, it can definitely backfire on you. You disassembled your PC mouse, clean the scroll wheel, and it's annoyingly sensitive. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. It could be someone's been punched in the kidneys and there's a little bit of blood in their pee. So, but that's the whole thing. Anyway, okay, I gotta remember going into the office tomorrow. I might take this into the office. I keep promising them eggnog. Or I've got actual eggnog in the fridge. Maybe I'll take eggnog and say, don't tell anyone, but I've got eggnog in the fridge. I'm going to take some eggnog into the office tomorrow, see who's game. Because we're having a Christmas lunch, and it's a farewell for the former boss who's leaving. So it's like, okay, if no one tells anyone, you can have some eggnog after lunch. I'm taking a risk. But you know what? Life's short. Well, you were going to come over. We had talk about you coming over on New Year's. I've got so many eggnogs at the moment, and I plan to make some more. In terms of non-alcoholic, I actually quite like the supermarket eggnog. And that's what this is based on. The supermarket eggnog that I add booze and stuff to clarify it. Did Nog from Star Trek DS9 ever try eggnog? There should have been a whole episode about that. So, Dr. Jones, I'm doing alcoholic eggnog. So, non-alcoholic eggnog is pretty straightforward. You just milk, cream, eggs, whip it up, put whatever sort of cooking spices you like in there. You know, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, maybe, whatevs. So I have two sorts. Ones that I've made from scratch. So that's milk, eggs, cream, and booze. And this clarified one, which is the supermarket non-alcoholic eggnog. And then I add a mix of booze and citrus to curdle it and then clarify it. So, Albanese, you've never had normal eggnog. Yeah, I think Minnesota's big on eggnog. Yes. Oh, Drake, you just realised it's Sunday evening. Yes, it is Sunday evening here. Yeah, no, we'll see who's bold. I've now decided, if I remember in the morning, because sometimes I'm just fucking rushing in the morning and I forget. If I remember in the morning, I'm going to take some eggnog in. And I'll just say to people, look, if you just have a little bit, you're not going to get drunk. You'll just get a really yummy taste. Just don't fucking tell anyone we're drinking eggnog. Okay? Tell them it's Yakult or something. Because, yeah, there's a thing about bring treats in for work. So I'm going to bring in some eggnog. I've been kind of threatening to. And it's like, okay. And I'll just tell everyone, this is on the download. Don't fucking talk about it. Don't tell anyone we're drinking eggnog. But I got eggnog. Yeah, Drake, I reckon you're right. I think eggnog is quite big in Minnesota. So, yeah. You probably find someone local who has a really good eggnog recipe. But I actually aged eggnog for 3 months. And in fact, I aged some in a barrel and some in a bottle. The barrel actually makes it a bit more intense. I'm going to make a batch and age it for a year and bring it out next Christmas and see what it's like. It's Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club, we don't talk about Fight Club. That's the classic story people mix it. Oh, yeah. Eggnog should be all year round. It's only in the supermarket for 30 sweet noggy days till the government takes it away from us. But you can make it at home anytime you want. What am I doing with my hair now? What is that? It's like a something about me. I swear there's no. Look at that. I swear there's no jizz in my hair. But what is that doing? What was that? Oh, I swear to God, I've got so into eggnog at the moment, and it's so yummy. Even made like a non-egg one that was all coconut based. Yes, second rule: we don't. I can't stop talking about eggnog though. Justin, don't you remember that old Homer Simpson line? It's a fucking classic. Marge opens the fridge and it's absolutely full of eggnog from the supermarket. And Marge is like, "What the fuck are you doing, Homer?" And she's going, "But Marge, we only get 30 sweet noggy days till the government takes it away from us." Ebenezer, you are far from the first person who's made a Jack Black reference to me. And I appreciate that you've said it in a positive way. How could you be offended by being compared to Jack Black? He's pretty okay. I live in fear of hearing bad things about people that I don't think are bad. And Jack Black seems pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, just so you know, lots of people have made the Jack Black reference to me. So I'm completely on board with it. All right, so we've established that. I'm going to take eggnog into the office. And yes, it is. Well, it's just they think that people only buy eggnog around Christmas. But Jesus Christ, they put a lot of it. And there are some wild and funky... I was in the supermarket earlier tonight. There is some wild and funky Christmas stuff in the supermarkets. I'm just hoping there's some left over post-Christmas and they really mark down the prices, because I'm going to go to town, because there is some wild shit that they're doing for Christmas. But this is the first year I've gotten seriously into making my own eggnog, and I fucking love it. So I will legit make eggnog whenever I want to now. Jack Black does seem really terrific. Oh, that's fun. His mum was a NASA scientist. I didn't know that. That's kind of fun, though. Oh, it's kind of, so many people turn out to be shitheads. I always worry that when it's someone, you admire or they seem cool or you like the work they do or whatever, they're great. I love them. And then you worry that it's going to come out they're awful. Ebenezer, for me, holidays, super relaxed, very chill. My offspring moved out this year. They're in their 20s. Me and Mrs. Angry, we're just going to chill. We're going to have a kind of low-key open house, Christmas and New Year's, telling the offspring and anyone else, you know what? You can come around if you want. We're just going to be chilling. No pressure. We'll see what happens. All right, Mrs. Angry's gone to bed, so I think I will too. I never heard that, Justin. They actually spend all year making the Easter eggs to meet demand. Who knows? I don't know. Dr. Jones, inbreeding through the century. But, I mean, there is. It's people good move. Okay, it's bedtime, so it's time for the ceremonial eating of the cherry. Oh, God, those cherries are so fucking yummy. Oh, I love them so much. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, well, that has been a fun, chill Sunday night stream. Just what I needed. Ebenezer, okay, really enjoyed having you here. If you're ever up, I tend to stream, I don't know, 3 or 4 nights a week. Sunday for me now. I usually do it on Tuesday, so it's 2 days from now. Thursday and Friday. Sometimes I even do on Saturday. So actually, not 3 or 4. It's usually like 4 or maybe even 5 nights a week. But it varies. Sometimes there's stuff on that stops me from doing it. Sometimes I'm just tired or something. But anyway, Sunday night for me. So I'm going to bed. I'm going to the office tomorrow. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been really good. Just what I needed, just a chill end to the weekend. And I'm going to go sleepy burbos now. So you all take care. I'll see you another time.